Hello and welcome to our news updates coming to you live from Bishop Nevu Media Center, and you're with me, Charita Chilanga. In a world increasingly marked by division in the rapid rise of artificial intelligence, Pope Leo XIV has urged Catholic media professionals to give priority to stories that foster reconciliation, peace, and human dignity. In a message addressed to the French Catholic Media Federation, the Pope encouraged journalists and communicators to become stewards of good words and to amplify voices working courageously for peace. Addressing the challenges posed by new technologies, including artificial intelligence, the Pope stressed the need to return to what lies at the heart of authentic communication. Minister of Local Government and Rural Development Ben Pili has warned the council officials against abusing Constituency Development Fund CDF resources, saying government will no longer tolerate fraud and negligence in the management of public funds. Pili said the fund, which currently stands at 5 billion kwacha, is meant to finance meaningful development projects and not to benefit individuals through fraudulent procurement of materials or exploitation of contractors. He was speaking today during an interface meeting with senior officials at Balaka District Council. The minister warned that officers found engaging in fraudulent activities will not be transferred to other councils but will instead face dismissal or arrest. He also advised the councillors to desist from treating the CDF as a source of personal enrichment, but instead ensure the funds are used strictly for intended development projects. The Department of Disaster Management Affairs DODMA says disasters triggered by the 2025-2026 rainfall season have affected more than 163,000 people nationwide, with 40 deaths recorded so far. In an update issued on Thursday, Commissioner for Disaster Management Affairs Wilson Moleni said stormy rains, strong winds, flash floods, and lightning have affected 36,283 households across 29 councils. Moleni said 209 people sustained injuries, adding that 23 deaths resulted from lightning strikes, while 17 others were caused by collapsing walls. He added that 13 out of the 14 camps had been decommissioned as of Monday, January 19, 2026. The Commissioner further disclosed that DODMA has developed a Nkota Floods Emergency Response Plan valued at 8.6 billion kwacha, aimed at restoring basic services, preventing secondary disasters impacts, and supporting area recovery. However, Morini said only 4.6 billion kwacha has so far been mobilized, leaving a funding gap of 4 billion kwacha. Minister of Energy and Mining Dr. Jean Matanga has defended the recent fuel price hike, describing them as a necessary measure to curb fuel smuggling and safeguard Malawi's limited foreign exchange reserves. Speaking to the press in Lilongwe, Matanga explained that Malawi's fuel prices had remained far below those of neighboring countries, creating incentives for cross-border smuggling. She cited current regional prices, with Tanzania at 4,211 kwacha for petrol and 4,448 kwacha for diesel, Mozambique at 4,925 kwacha for petrol and 4,700 kwacha for diesel, and Zambia at 5,076 kwacha for petrol and 4,549 kwacha for diesel. The minister further revealed that government has reiterated the automatic pricing mechanism APM, which aligns fuel prices with imports cost and fluctuations of the Malawi kwacha against the US dollar. An assessment showed price variations of 11.26% for petrol and 10.30% for diesel, prompting the upward adjustments. And in other news, the military authorities in Kuplon, Guinea-Bissau have scheduled presidential and legislative elections for December 6th, despite calls for a swifter transition to civilian rule. Transitional President Hodan Dam signed a decree on Wednesday after meeting members of the National Transitional Council, military and government officials, as well as representatives of the Electoral Commission. He told reporters that the condition for free and fair elections had been made. Since seizing power from President Umaro Sikoso Embalo in November, Guinea-Bissau's coup leader have been under pressure from the West African regional body ECOWAS to organize elections within a short transitional time frame. And that's about what we had done for this edition of News Updates After 2. You've been with me, Charity Chalanga. Good afternoon.